Jed is an American bulldog bred to protect and famously loyal. But the bond between owner and pet has grown so strong that Jed now thinks he's the man of the house. But it's the role of protector that Jed takes most seriously. To Neil and Kelly, he's their lovable pet. But to any visitor coming to the house, he's frightening.
I get stressed, big time. 1 minute he's fine, next minute, whatever clicks in his head. He just goes on defence mode. He lunges forward and snaps.
Jed's now so aggressive that even Neil's mum and dad dread coming round.
We are concerned about the dog because we don't want to walk in there and the dog bite us.
Jed!
This aggressive outburst is the final straw for Neil's mum.
I just feel as though the dog's ripping the family apart, and it makes me very sad.
To test how serious Jed's aggression really is, in a controlled situation, 2 visitors put on protective bite suits and enter the house. Jed is wary of the visitors, and as soon as there's any contact with Kelly, he attacks.
Jed! Let go! Release, Jed! Jed!
It's a rude awakening for Kelly and Neil.
The protection is now starting to get to aggression. Someone's going to get hurt.
I am afraid that Jed will really bite somebody because I know that if that happens, then he'll just be taken away from me. It would destroy me, so...
Neil and Kelly now realise they must do something before it's too late. Whilst Tallulah might be Bromley's best-dressed bitch, this little madam is displaying anything but model behaviour. And it's sister Chelsea who bears the brunt when this supermodel throws a fit.
Oh, you know when Tallulah's going to attack you because she gives you an evil look and then she just pounces.
Although she's equally happy to attack friends,
Tallulah!
relatives,
I think that dog takes the biscuit as well as your finger.
the caretaker,
Tallulah is the dog from hell.
and anyone who gets in her way, especially old ladies.
Tallulah just turned into this like beast and just trying to bite the old lady's legs, and the old lady was petrified.
In fact, she'll go for anyone who comes within 3 feet. A real danger for Jade, whose 18-month-old son is dangerously mobile.
It is very worrying for me that she might, and she could do a lot of damage because he's only a baby.
Ben came with problems, and he soon developed a split personality. Perfectly behaved when Les is at work, but when his master gets home, he turns into an aggressive monster. Daughters Carly and Claire are literally running scared and have become prisoners in their own home.
I'm going to move out because I've had enough.
He loves me to bits and he wants to be with me all the while. He gets upset if I go out. So yeah, I think we have a good relationship.
A common solution to overly aggressive dogs is castration, but in Ben's case, it's made no difference. His fearsome behaviour means guests have been driven away. And when Claire's boyfriend Andrew braves a visit, Ben has to be locked up.
Ben's behaviour makes me feel really edgy because everywhere you go you can guarantee he's going to be standing there watching you.
But it's not just a case of Ben's bark being worse than his bite.
We was having a bit of a row and he was getting a bit excited and barking and that, and she was pointing her finger at me and he actually nipped her on the backside.
It was very frightening because I've never been bitten by a dog, and to have our own dog bite me, it was a bit, oh, could he do this to one of the children, or could he do it to somebody outside?
Despite his unfriendly welcome, Granny is one of the few visitors who's not intimidated.
I get on very well with Ben. He has his moods. Some days he's okay and another day he can be all over the place.
Can we just see what Les is doing right now? You're giving him a nice stroke, Les.
Yeah.
Telling him, good boy, bark at Granny, good boy. Oh, Les, you and I'm going to be watching every single movement you do.
Rex, and Bex are best friends.
Baby, come on, boy.
They go everywhere together, eat together, and even sleep together. But there's only room for two in this relationship. If anyone else gets too close to Bex, Rex lets rip. Like an overpossessive boyfriend, he's seen off most of her friends.
The upside to Rex is that, he could be, the answer to, teenage pregnancies.
He's destroyed 2 vacuum cleaners in the last year.
He thinks it's going to attack us or something, because it's loud.
Even her own mum can't go near Rebecca's room without Rex going for her.
It is out of control now. Rebecca, I think, equally needs some training and a reality check on this. Right, Rex, let me come in. Let me take a night to Bex.
No.
Rex. Come on. Calm down, let me say good night to Becca, let me speak to her.
No, Rex.
I think for everybody's safety, I think you should go.
Yeah.
Rex,
I think so.
I think you should go. Just hold it for a minute. This is Becky's mum's house. This is her house, and yet she can't walk into one of the rooms because the dog is going to attack her.
The arrival of Rebecca's friends shows Victoria it's not just mum on the receiving end of Rex's snarling aggression.
Come down.
Is this scary for you?
Very scary.
It is. I am surprised that Becky has any friends over at all. I wouldn't come into this house if I was a friend of hers and the dog did that. The fact is that she sits on the sofa and kind of smiles and giggles about it.
Mandy and Martin and their children, Kaylee and Martin Jr., can't have anyone around.
They've had all my mates. Teddy, several occasions.
We wanted to rip our friend's throat out. But she doesn't visit anymore. They've bitten my friend's daughter. One friend has nicknamed them Evil and Eviler. Hello, lovely.
No one is exempt, especially Mandy's husband, Martin. He's not been able to get near his wife for over a year.
Can we kiss? Yes.
The dogs come first.
His conjugal rights are being seriously compromised.
I love my dog as much as I love you. But you may think my dog will.
As a firefighter, Martin risks life and limb, but even after an exhausting shift, he can't even get into his own bed.
Martin does get a bit cross when Teddy sort of dominates the bedroom.
Mandy now wants a younger dog in her life. Perhaps that's what it is.
But her very worst habit, the thing that makes life at the Kenny household impossible, is launching herself at anyone who dares to knock on the door. Peanut really hates visitors.
The little ones are worse than the bigger dogs. You can see them coming, the little ones around your ankles, and you can't follow them.
Birthdays come and Christmases come, and I don't really see a lot of people, and if I do, they don't really stay for long.
Over 3 years, things have gone from bad to worse.
She just controls us for everything we do.
Come on, Nut, you're not getting in.
If you try to bring friends back, well, you can't bring friends back because she doesn't like you.
Got to the point where I say now, I can't stand living with this dog.
Divorcee Lorraine is ready for a new man in her life. But at the moment, no chance.
I've not dated for 3.5 years because I don't think that would be a good idea. I didn't realise how much a dog could actually take over your life. Not a tiny little Jack Russell, not that size.